I'm wasting $1,000 per year on unnecessary S3 permissions. You know how it feels when you're managing multiple AWS accounts and teams? It's like trying to herd cats. You need to make sure everyone has the right access to your resources, or else you'll end up with a security nightmare on your hands. And let me tell you, those over-permissive IAM roles can burn a hole in your pocket, literally. Take my friend, Alex, for instance. He's an AWS solutions architect, and he had 17 different S3 buckets with open permissions. It was like leaving the front door of his house wide open for anyone to walk in. When I asked him how much he spent on unnecessary IAM roles last year, he sheepishly told me it was $1,200. But what if you could save that money and still have secure access controls? Enter Amazon S3 Access Grants, a new feature available in the AWS European Sovereign Cloud, Germany, region. With this innovation, you can grant temporary access to your S3 buckets without having to create an IAM role or manage complex permissions. Now, I know what you're thinking, this sounds too good to be true. But trust me, it's not. In my view, S3 access grants are a game changer for organizations with multiple teams and resources scattered across different regions. It's like having a superpower that lets you control access with ease. For example, let's say you're working on a project that involves data transfer between two S3 buckets in different regions. With S3 access grants, you can grant temporary access to the bucket in the other region without having to create an IAM role or manage permissions for each team member. It's like having a magic key that unlocks access when and where you need it. But here's what most tutorials don't tell you: S3 access grants are not just limited to S3 buckets. They can also be used with other AWS services like EC2, Lambda, and VPC. This means you can grant temporary access to your entire infrastructure without having to manage multiple IAM roles or permissions. I think this is a huge oversight in the current AWS certification prep materials. The SAAC03 exam, for instance, doesn't even mention S3 access grants as an option. But trust me, it's something you need to know if you want to pass that exam with flying colors. In fact, I'd go so far as to say that S3 access grants are a must-know for any AWS professional looking to advance their career. With this feature, you can demonstrate your expertise in securing access controls and managing multiple teams and resources. Here's what I learned from experimenting with S3 access grants: it's not just about granting temporary access, it's also about controlling who has access to which resources. In other words, you need to think about the principle of least privilege, PLP, when using this feature. For instance, let's say you grant temporary access to an S3 bucket for a team member working on a project. With PLP in mind, you should only grant them read-only access to the specific files they need, rather than giving them full control over the entire bucket. In conclusion, Amazon S3 access grants are a powerful feature that can save you money and headaches when managing multiple teams and resources. It's not just about granting temporary access, it's also about controlling who has access to which resources. So, what are you waiting for? Try this in your AWS sandbox today and see the benefits for yourself.